In today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the best leading exchanges in crypto, BingX. And the thing is, I'm not going to lie to you guys, BingX is one of those exchanges that we didn't really, hear about, but it is a very good exchange. So this video is, of course, like a walkthrough slash how you can actually make money from these exchanges, because I do know that every exchange is different slightly. And some of the exchanges that you do have, you actually don't understand how you can make money from them because each of them are unique. So that one of the first ways is simply by registering. And as you can see, when you register to exchanges like BingX, what they really want to do is they usually have a lot of promotional stuff. So what that means is if you sign up to this platform, you can see it says register to claim bonuses of up to 5125 USDT, which is of over 5,000 US dollars. Now, you might be thinking that this is pretty crazy, but essentially what you want to do, and this is something that I made a mistake of first, when you do start trading, whatever exchange you do choose to use, just make sure you stick with that exchange because exchange loyalty is rewarded. And essentially, if you're wondering how you can actually get this bonus, I'm actually going to see if I can load this up in an incognito tab to show you. Yeah, so when I've loaded this up in an incognito tab, you can see that the $5,000 bonus is here. And you can see it says $10, $20, $10, $100. Or we could just click claim right here. Then, of course, you can see there's a mystery box for new users. So essentially, when you're a new user, what you have and how you actually get this $5,000 is by trading. Now, if you actually do want to, trade crypto, we do have a group where we actually, I wouldn't say we teach, but we do help people out. Like if you do have a question, it usually does get answered within the day, because I do think that crypto trading is not as far as people make it seem. It's mainly just about psychology. But essentially how it works is, I'm not sure if they'll have the rules, but essentially what they'll have is, you can see 1,500 USDT trading volume. And usually you can use leverage to just increase this. So you don't need that much to actually trade. So you can see your net deposit over time. And honestly, guys, it seems like a lot, but if you're trading and you're actually making money, this isn't going to be that much. So it's simple stuff that you can do. And of course, there's mystery boxes. So essentially, sometimes when you can open a mystery box, sometimes you do get lucky. Sometimes you don't get that lucky. Now, for me, what are the, I guess you could say best things about BingX is, of course, two features. Number one, being bid derivatives. Like I always state in my videos, I'm going to try to be honest with you guys. If you are a beginner, stay away from this if you don't, because you likely will use money. I remember the time when I went on BingX, and trust me, guys, I was seeing screenshots and I was seeing tweets like this. And I'm like, yo, people are making 300%, 200%, 300%, 729% on crypto trades. How can I get into this? How can I do this? And I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start trading, yada, yada, yada. And would you know it, I lost money. So that just happens because of the lack of an experience. And there isn't a lot of good tutorials around when it comes to crypto trading with leverage. So that is something as well that you do need to bear in mind, that just stay away from it because it's a guaranteed way to lose money. But it is good if you know what you're doing, because you can make money very, very quickly. I might put on some examples on screen now with one of the exchanges that I currently use. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it forever, but it is one of the exchanges where you can actually get a decent amount. So one of the newest things about crypto exchanges, and BingX does have this as well, is this area right here. So community is always something that's really, really good. And you can see join the crypto trading community. And I think this is going to be more popular in the future. So one of the first exchanges that had this was eToro. And essentially what they did was they allowed people to essentially have these, things where you could copy trade. So right here, what you can see is you can see someone's ROI. You can see the amount of copiers that they have, and you can see the cumulative earnings. So you can see essentially what someone is trading, how much they're trading, their ROI over time, and how much they make over time. So I actually might do something like this if I want to, because it's actually really easy. Rather than, giving out signals or selling, hey, make this trade, you can essentially immediately get the same ROI as someone else. So if you go over to here and you go over to copy trading, you can see the vast number of users. So it says trending traders in the last 7 days, and you can see their risk reward. So this is pretty much exactly what eToro had. So a risk level of 2 is a low level of risk, but as the number goes higher, the risk level is higher. Now, of course, the larger the risk, the larger the reward, but the larger the drawdowns are supposed to be. So for example, let's say you were someone who was like, I don't know, let's say you was like, I don't want to risk too much. I'm too scared. I am just new to this crypto stuff. Maybe you could put $10 in, $20 in. I think some of them do have a small, like a more limited amount that you can put in. But it is something that you can see. And you can see that this is over 30 days. This is how much they've done in their ROI. So usually what it'll allow you to do is, let's say sign up to the platform and I put it $1,000. I can then, for example, put like $500 in to one copier and $500 to another copier. So yeah, it's really interesting to see. You can see what they trade on. They trade on perpetual futures and BingX standard futures. You can see at their current positions, what they have. They have a short X, their current ROI, their long X, and of course, you can see all of their current trades. Now, if you're thinking, wait, some of those trades are losers, understand that this is 30X leverage, which means it can switch very, very quickly. And what it looks like here is that this person is hedging with both positions. Essentially, what that just means is, if you understand, it's just that like, since price can go either up or down, sometimes what people do, they open trades in both directions. And when market momentum continues to move in one direction, you just simply close the direction that is usually wrong. So if we don't know where Bitcoin is going, we're open a long position and a short position that says we think Bitcoin is going to go both up and down. And if Bitcoin starts to shoot up, then we close the position that says Bitcoin is going to go down. And then we just profit off the position that says Bitcoin is going to go up. Now, I think this is really, really interesting because it shows you as well the performance over the last 30 days. And what's also really, really good as well is that you can also see what coins they're trading. And this is important because some of the times people do trade weird coins and stuff like that, which some of the times, I got to be honest, I don't trust them because I do think that they have like, insider knowledge and all that stuff, which is how some of these people do get a trade. I'm not saying for this guy, I'm just saying if someone's trading like a really, really off-brand coin and they just pump and dump it, it's really suspicious. When people are trading large cap coins, which they cannot influence in the market no matter what, it goes to show me that they do know exactly what we're talking about. So right here, you can see how much everyone has made cumulatively. You can see that they've made 17,000 people copying them at this time. This is their win ratio, the number of winning trades. And this is going to be interesting because I'm not sure how this is going to pan out of the future. It doesn't seem to be like that bad. I mean, I've seen this before. I have used something like this as well. But yeah, this is definitely something that people will be using. And I'm guessing that what we have here is people who've allocated money of their, profits, okay, or off their accounts. And they decided, you know what, I'm going to copy this person. I haven't in the last 7 days. This is how much they'd made simply off of copying. And that just means that they just click one button and their profit share is essentially 13%. So I'm not exactly sure how the percentage is divvied up, but I do know that overall there was a benefit from this person, okay? And of course, you got to remember that it's not foolproof. If you think I'm going to become a copy trader or I'm going to become someone that trades and people are going to copy me and I'm going to make loads of money from it, I understand that you do have to know what you're doing and you do actually have to make a positive ROI. So yes, you can see and apply to be a trader or you can just have the copy trading guide right here, okay? So with that being said, there's also some other ways. Of course, we talked about the New Year's rewards. Of course, there's spot. I would say the spot trading isn't the best way to make money, but it is if you do know where the market is going to move. I do talk about videos where I do think Bitcoin is going to move. And if you do want to know what Bitcoin is going to move over the next couple of months, understand that right now we might hit like around 30 to 40K at the most, okay? But after that, that's where I would get short because this is basically a mid-bear market. It's not a real bull market. And a lot of people do think it is a bull market and that's going to catch a lot of people off guard. But we've seen cycles repeat year after year. So if you do want to hold spot is much easier because rather than actual trading, essentially what you can do is you can just buy and you can just hold. And then when the price does come back down, you can either buy again or you can sell when the price releases. Whereas with a trade, you can either get liquidated or you can lose that position. So that's why I do like spot positions as well. And with BingX, what's good about it as well is that you do actually have access to a lot of different cryptocurrencies because exchanges like Binance and KuCoin, I'm not going to lie to you guys, those are really good exchanges. They're trusted by everyone. But the problem is that they want smaller coins straight away. They usually wait for other exchanges like BingX to use them. So if you do manage to get in on a coin early, these are the exchanges that you do want to go. And of course, another way that you can actually make money is BingX as affiliate program. Now, you do have to apply for this, but I would say that one of the things that you can do is that if you are able to get a following on any social media, you can pretty much promote any crypto exchange, and whichever exchange you do choose to promote is going to provide you with a lot of money. Now, one thing that you have to understand is that I do make a lot of money from crypto. Okay, not that much because I do have other businesses, but for those people who do make money from crypto, a lot of them don't actually make money from trading. They make money from actually promoting cryptocurrency exchanges themselves, which can be a lucrative way to make money. So you don't have to actually trade. You can simply promote the exchange as well. And that is a very profitable way, because that is something that I do think that, when you look at people and you're like, hey, he makes money from crypto, you might not realize he just makes money from promoting that stuff as well. So also you've got invite to earn as well. So this is just like, I'm guessing it's just quite similar to the affiliate stuff, where the affiliate is more of like, like either a company partner or like a social media partner. Whereas invite to earn, I'm pretty sure once you sign in, you just get an invite link. And with every person that signs up, you do get commission. And essentially what that commission is based on how much they trade. So as well, the reason you can see that it does become very quickly with derivatives, if you go to perpetual futures, which is, if you're a beginner, don't even click this button I just clicked, because you will lose money. And I don't want you to lose money as a beginner. I've been there. It's frustrating. But I wish I could go back in time and tell myself what I need to do is just watch a ton of tutorials, read a ton of charts. If this will actually load. Okay, well, for some reason, BingX isn't, okay, it's loading now. But essentially with the leverage, okay, you can't see right now, but essentially sometimes you'll have like 100x and whatever. And it said, if you're thinking, okay, how am I going to really make money from commissions if someone's just trading on the exchange? The majority of people with crypto, they do trade with leverage. And essentially what that means is, when they trade with leverage, let's say, for example, they deposit $500, they can increase the leverage to $100, which means that $500 position now becomes $50,000. So when they make a 10% profit on that, that's of course $5,000. So you can quickly see how those commissions start to stack in and start to stack up. So that is definitely, I think, everything there is to know about BingX. I do think that it is a decent exchange. I've seen people making tons and tons of money. I think you do need KYC, which is know your user, as you can see. And of course, they do have apps. So you always do want to use an exchange which does have a mobile app, because like 90% of the time, you're not going to be at your computer, you'll be walking about, and you do want to make sure that, if you do have an exchange, you are going to be, doing whatever you do with it. So that is going to be something that you do need to look at when you're looking at what exchange you want to use or what exchange you might want to promote. Honestly, guys, with crypto, there's tons of different ways you can make money. You can make money spot trading. You can make money, in futures, copy trading. You can make money as a new user, or you can just make money promoting it. Now, I don't have an affiliate with them, so you won't see an affiliate link downloaded. So like down in the description, you won't see that. But, it will be interesting to see how these exchanges come over time. And I really hope this exchange doesn't go bust, because it wouldn't be like, great if I'm like telling you guys a tutorial and the exchange goes bust. But with that being said, let me know if you have any questions about BingX, if you have any questions about which exchanges are the best. And I'll see you guys in the next one.